Welcome to Shortview Trading. This is your morning market hit for Tuesday, the 11th of February. What matters today for traders? As we've been laying out in recent days, pullbacks tend to happen in three waves. An initial wave of selling, the wave one, a relief rally, wave two, whereby a significant percentage of wave one losses are retraced, and then a third wave of selling, typically back to the intraday lows of wave one or even below them. Clearly, our thesis of a wave three is being tested at the moment, with the S&P and the Nasdaq making new highs yesterday. Digging into the detail of those new highs though, it was really led by four names in particular. The $4 trillion market cap tech names: Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, and Google. Collectively, they made up 39% of the gains in the S&P 500 yesterday. Indeed, looking at the S&P using an equal weighted version whereby all the 500 stocks are equal weighted in the index, it becomes clear that the S&P equal weighted hasn't made a new high above its Jan high like the S&P 500 index itself has. Equally, if we look in Europe and in Asia, the markets aren't as impressive as they are when you look at the S&P and the Nasdaq. The DAX has gone sideways for a few trading sessions, broadly speaking, as has key European indices. Equally, over in Asia, markets have retraced about 50% of their losses if you look at the Hang Seng or indeed the Shanghai Composite. So our short-term models remain very much on sell. The 1 to 2 week trading models, this is what we're talking about. It's a 1 to 2 week time frame trade. The risk appetite gauges are on sell, put to call ratios on sell, and technical scoring systems also on sell. So with those models still on sell, we favour retaining that downside bias in equity markets and looking to play the downside over the next week or two. As we've been highlighting over recent days, the parts of the global market that were the most resilient in the wave one of selling tend to get caught up the most in the wave three. As we look at some of those tech names, some of the charts look somewhat parabolic. That is typical price action just ahead of a pullback. For full details on how we recommend playing this expected weakness in the wave three, please see today's Daily Rag, available to subscribers and on the website. So what are we watching today? Well, in terms of global macro, in the UK at 9:30 London time, we've got first estimate fourth quarter GDP. And then we've got US JOLTS data this afternoon, which should also be pretty interesting. In terms of key events, we're mostly focused on Jerome Powell, who'll be up on the Hill in the first part of his Humphrey Hawkins testimony. Part one today, part two tomorrow. That's at 3 p.m. UK London time, where he's speaking in front of the House Financial Services panel. Carney is also speaking in the House of Lords before he retires over coming weeks. In terms of key earnings, not much, one or two, including Exelon and Dominion Energy. That was your morning market hit for Tuesday, the 11th of February. Thank you for listening. Please do subscribe on YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, and or Facebook. Thank you.